why are you going to love America? What do I love? What is America to love today? What is it? When you ask somebody, like I ask the question, do you love America? You ask a regular person, like, you know how going to the streets? You know what your
I
next
should
one,
do that.
you know what you should do? I want you to do that.
I will.
I want you to go and say, do you love America?
Okay.
And let them say.
Set it up.
Okay, you guys going to Miami.
Yeah.
Do you love America? And they say what? Yes or no. No matter what they say, guess what the next question is? Why?
Yeah. Okay.
No, I
Let's
hate
do it.
America. Why? I love America. Why?
I'll do
See
it.
who's traveled and who hasn't.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, Anthony Bourdain, had a great quote and said, like, to know America is to love her. And it's the truth, man. Like, we've all traveled. We've all been very lucky to have traveled this whole country. And there's no way that you could travel this country and just not be like, man, this is a great place. This is a great place full of great people. And it's not perfect, but it's great. And it's trying to be better. And we're going through growing pains. And that's why I hate the commies more than anything else because, especially the upper middle class commie is like, it's not perfect, burn it down. And it's like, bro, we're doing pretty good here. We're not perfect, but we're trying. And every person you meet, almost every person, outside of an incredibly small outlier, wants them and their neighbors families to be successful. And one of the great things about COVID that never gets talked about is every single person, with no questions asked, really almost every human being was willing to shut down their business, was willing to shutter themselves in their house, was willing to shut down their lives completely because they thought it would make their community safer. Now, as time wore on, and it was 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, and there was a ton of mixed messages, and then we realized, okay, there's political motivations behind this, you started getting serious pushback, as you should have. I was ready to throw the tea in the harbor, and I was waiting for the Boog Boys to come with me. But in the beginning, every single one of us really showed our love for country and nation. I believe that. We showed our love for community.
First few months,
because we shut it down
yeah.
because we wanted to keep each other safe.
6 weeks, guys. 6 weeks.
Yeah. 15 days to flatten the curve, right? So part of this anxiety that I feel and that a lot of people feel is we were lied to. Now, I feel like I love the country. I hate our government. And I'm able to make those two, that I'm able to distinguish between the two. I hate our federal government. With every fiber of my being, I hate our federal government. But I love the people of the United States of America.
Explain the two. So explain what part of the government you hate.
I hate the federal government. I hate what our federal government has become. I hate the panopticon that we're living in. I hate the security state that we've given our lives to. I think people have been saying this for 20 years, and we've been waiting and waiting. We are seeing the ramifications of the Patriot Act. We are seeing today, we are living in the fallout from the Patriot Act. We are living in the fallout from Bush, Cheney, Rumsfeld, and the way that our life is being infringed upon. And now the elites, the quote-unquote elites, they are saying the quiet parts out loud. And this Ivy League cabal of, the entrenched powers that are always going to be in power. The fact that they're so beholden. I said it, and I've said it before, and maybe it sounds salacious, but this is the truth, and I believe it to be the truth. They had a chance to choose between the United States and China, and they chose China. And that's just the truth of it. They did not choose us. They have not chose their citizens. They have not chose the people down here at the ground floor. You saw it in Washington, D.C. over the weekend when they erased Cuba Libre off the street. They erased it off the street. These are people fighting tyranny, real tyranny. And they erased it off the street because it was going to incite hatred.
Can you pull that up, Kai?
But any communist fist, whether it's Black Lives Matter or not, forget the Black Lives Matter. It's the communist fist. That commie fist is going to stay on the D.C. streets forever.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.